Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Eastern Lifestyle. I'm your host, Davia Pugh.
And I'm your reporter, Kaylee Riccatelli.
Thank you so much for being with us today. We've got such an exciting show ahead. We'll learn about a great air purifier from a Kinston manufacturer and about their giveaway. Find out about the interesting history of a Washington's theater, plus find out how you can get a great deal when you dine at this great ENC restaurant. And that's all coming up shortly. But now it's time to get into what makes this day special.
What is today, Davia?
Today is National iPod Day.
Oh my gosh.
iPod Day, okay?
That's a throwback.
This is definitely a throwback. And we can just get a little close up right here of this iPod Shuffle. Do y'all see how little this is?
So I also had an iPod Shuffle. Mine was pink.
Really?
Yes.
Look how cute that is.
And low-key, those were so convenient.
So convenient, and this even has like a little thing right here in the back that you open up.
When I would run, because I did like Girls on the Run when I was in elementary school, I would clip it to my waistband and then just have my earbuds in my ears and I would listen to music while I ran. And it's, because honestly, I kind of miss the iPod Shuffle. Now I gotta carry my phone with me to like listen to music while I run.
I really like, it's so nostalgic, right?
Yes.
Like the iPod Touches, this Shuffle, the iPod Shuffle, and just how we listen to music back then. And iPods, they became one of like the fastest music music player sellers. They really did. Like, it was fast how much these took off at the time. Like, Apple was, this was going crazy.
I remember them being really big.
Yes. Like, everyone was getting them. Everyone was getting them, right?
Well, speaking of nostalgia.
Yes.
Guess what else today is?
What?
Today is National Croc Day.
Wow, Crocs.
Have you ever owned a pair of Crocs?
I have. Very nostalgic as well for me.
Yes.
Yeah. Is this a nostalgic day?
Yes. I mean, I don't know if I've owned Crocs since I was a kid.
Same.
Because I had like a couple of pairs and then I grew out of them and then I just never got an adult pair.
That's how it was for me.
Now I want Crocs again because they are so comfortable and they are so popular. They have sold over 300 million pairs of Crocs since they launched in 2002.
Wow.
And they were made to be a boating shoe. So like they launched at like some kind of boating festival.
Wow.
But then everybody just was like, these are actually just comfortable shoes for anything. And now they have evolved into like a cult following.
And there's so many kinds of Crocs you can get.
Yes.
Some have fur in them. Some are platform Crocs.
Yes.
Some are like, I mean, there's so many variations now. And you can get stickers to put in them.
Jibbits.
Jibbits. I didn't even know the word for it. I didn't even know.
See, I wanted a pair of the Post Malone collab Crocs because they did one for his album Beer Bongs and Bentleys that was like all yellow. And then his next album was like blue. So then they had a blue pair and then a yellow pair. And I wanted them so bad and I didn't get them. They were limited time.
Wow.
That's like loss of my life, literally.
Wow. Sorry to hear that. Now it's time for the best of pets. So the Pitt County Animal Shelter in Greenville has an adorable dog up for adoption. Look at her, she's so cute. Meet Jewel. She's a 2-year-old boxer mix that loves to jump and give hugs. She's said to have great leash manners and she knows when to sit and stay when she's asked. She's also playful and loves people, but not cats.
Aw, what a sweetheart.
I know. So if y'all are looking to adopt, contact the Pitt County Animal Shelter for all the details. She's a cutie.
She's kind of like you, loves people, not cats.
Oh, that's so hilarious. Kittens are better than, I like kittens.
Davia, notorious dog person.
Absolutely.
Not a cat person.
100% dog.
I feel like you and her would get along.
Yeah. So at the start of our shows, we want to connect with you. If you've captured amazing moments showing the best of what ENC has to offer that you'd like Kaylee and I to react to, share, or know about, be sure to scan that QR code, fill out the quick form, and send us your pics and bids. Catch all the latest and past episodes
at WNCT.com/Eastern-Lifestyle.
Stay connected with @EasternLifestyle9 for an exclusive look behind the scenes. Coming up after the break on Eastern Lifestyle, do you want a new powerful air purifier? We'll learn all about the great qualities of one from Field Controls. Stay with us. Hey everyone, thank you for joining us on Eastern Lifestyle. I'm your host, Davia, and today I'm joined by Gareth Lewis, the Director of Product at Field Controls, located right down the road in Kinston. It's cold and flu season, and Field Controls wants to protect the most vulnerable people in our communities with the ultimate protection against viruses like COVID-19, cold, the flu, as well as toxic gases and odors. They have a great solution to keep your air pure, clean, and fresh this and all seasons with 5 stages of purifications. And they are donating 250 Trio Plus air purifiers to senior centers and assisted living facilities in Eastern and Western North Carolina. Gareth has joined us to tell us more about it. Gareth, thank you so much for being here today.
Yeah, thank you, Davia.
So can you tell us a little about what Field Controls is about?
Yeah, first of all, thank you for having me. I'm excited about announcing our new promotion.
Yeah.
We're an advanced HVAC solutions manufacturer for both homes and commercial spaces, all with the focus on ensuring that the air you breathe is fresh, pure, and clean in every space.
That's great. So what makes the Trio Plus unique compared to other purifiers on the market?
Yeah, so when we're talking about poor air, it's really 3 main ingredients. There's particles, there's gases, and there's germs. And the Trio Plus combines 5 purification technology layers in one unit. We've had the Trio Plus independently tested at a biosafety level 3 lab. And it's demonstrated a greater than 99% reduction in SARS-CoV-2, which is the virus that causes COVID-19, influenza, which causes flu, as well as multiple bacteria and mold.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you walk us through the 5 layers of purification in the Trio Plus?
The 5 layers are a pre-filter, which captures your larger particles. The second layer is your HEPA filter. The third layer is your carbon filter. The fourth layer is a ProCell, and that's a patented purification technology that Field Controls has that destroys harmful gases and chemicals. And then lastly, we have our UVC. So that's 2 high-intensity UVC lamps that destroy viruses, bacteria, and mold.
How does the Trio Plus improve indoor air quality in homes and businesses?
Yeah, the CDC, the World Health Organization, and ASHRAE all recommend using UVC and HEPA filtration to disinfect the air. The Trio Plus is one of the only purifiers on the market that addresses all 3 of these issues: particles, germs, and gases.
Okay, so now tell us about the giveaway going on.
Yeah, so we're really excited. We're donating 250 Trio Plus units to assisted living centers and senior centers in Eastern and Western North Carolina. We're doing that to protect the most vulnerable people in our community as cold and flu season approaches. And we're giving them away in Eastern North Carolina because that's where we live.
Yes.
We want to help the local community, and Western North Carolina because we want to help those affected by Hurricane Helene. Awesome. So to request your free Trio Plus unit, go to www.fieldcontrols.com/seniorliving and fill out the form while supplies last. It must be submitted by a facility director or administrator, not a resident, and we'll announce a pickup day, or we can ship it to them. And with any other questions, feel free to visit the website or pick up the phone and give us a call at 252-208-7325.
Okay, and now Gareth, where should people go just to find out more information about the Trio Plus in general? And if they qualify, where should they go to sign up for their free Trio before they are all gone?
They'll learn more about it at our website at fieldcontrols.com/seniorliving.
And guess what? There's even another great offer for you all. Make sure to visit fieldcontrols.com/seniorliving to receive up to $50 off your Trio Plus unit. This special offer is for all you viewers watching.
up on Eastern lifestyle, the show goes on and on for this theater that helps artists both on the stage and in the studio. The Turnage Theater in Washington has served many purposes over the last 100 years or so. First, as a vaudeville theater built in 1913. Then, as a movie theater from the 30s to the 70s. Now, it's home to the Beaufort County Arts Council, a nonprofit that's supporting local artists and promoting the arts to their community.
The original theater, of course, is up above the gallery space that we have now. And then this theater, the Palace Theater, was added to the building in about 1930. For a number of reasons. One of the reasons was that the old vaudeville theater sat right on Main Street, and when talkies were becoming very popular, they couldn't hear the dialogue over the Main Street noise. So the Palace Theater is built at the back of the building, and it's off of Main Street and doesn't have the street noise. The building actually sat empty from sometime in the 1970s until around the early 1990s. And it was a group of local community members and local business owners who decided, you know, this is too precious a gem to lose. And then in 2013, the Beaufort County Arts Council was able to purchase the building.
So I have been with the Beaufort County Arts Council now for 2 years. So I am the curator and the engagement director for the Arts Council. So when I'm not curating our monthly events or the historic displays in the hallway, I'm supporting the community with any visual arts leaning programs that we have. You use the arts in so many avenues of life. I think being creative in any way, whether it's through the work you do or whether it's in decorating your home or whether it's whatever application you want, I think it's important to have those skills, teaching kids those skills and helping them understand that they can see themselves in me and they could do what I do in the future. I think that's why I'm here and what's important to me.
Making the arts accessible to everyone in our community is the most important thing we do. So arts creates community. And one of the ways that we're really committed to doing that at the Beaufort County Arts Council is really through our youth programs. We have a higher incidence of youth poverty than we do poverty at any other age group here in Beaufort County. And so we really try hard to make sure that all of our youth education programs are accessible, free to any child in Beaufort County, and really making sure they have that experience. Arts are important to a community for a lot of reasons. One, art reflects the community. Our artists here in Beaufort County are our residents here in Beaufort County. They are creating the art that we see every day. They're also sharing that art and bringing in conversations. We're bringing in communities who, you know, may not interact with one another at work, but they're able to interact with one another here at the theater when they come to see a concert or they come to see a play. Through a grant from the USDA, we've been able to take what was a pretty sad and old-looking kitchen and turn it into a really nice catering kitchen. We get a lot of rentals for weddings, for corporate meetings, things like that. It's one of the ways that we're able to earn some money for the Arts Council's work. And by having this new catering kitchen, we'll be able to really bring in bigger events. They'll be able to do more with their events. We'll be able to provide food for some of our longer events. Plus, we've all talked a lot about doing culinary arts because that is an art form. So we've talked a lot about increasing that as well. Coming up, one of the most exciting things we've got coming on October 5th is going to be 2 concerts by the Drifters. They're going to be performing 2 concerts at 5 o'clock and 8 o'clock, and it's going to cap off an incredible STEAM festival, which is science, technology, engineering, art, and mathematics.
The Turnage Theater is open to the public Wednesday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can check out their art gallery or even take a quick look at the theater. If you'd like to find more information, you can check online at their website or give them a call.
Wow, that was really cool.
I know, very interesting.
Yes, it was indeed. Now it's time for the life hack of the day. Did you know that you can make your own ice pack using sponges?
Oh,
yeah, you just soak the sponges in water, seal them with sandwich bags, and freeze them overnight. And the bag catches the water as it melts, so it's reusable and mess-free.
That is so cool,
That's
actually.
so cool. I never thought about that.
And very practical.
Very practical.
Now, I imagine you'd have to replace the sponge in the bag every once in a while.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
that's a great idea.
That's really smart. So up next is an opportunity to get great savings at one of the best ENC restaurants. But before that, let's get into trivia. North Carolina's state motto is Esse quam vadere, which is a Latin phrase that translates to be rather than to seem. Is it A, true, B, false? We'll have that answer right after the break. Don't go anywhere. Catch all the latest and past episodes
At WNCT.com/Eastern-Lifestyle.
Stay connected with @Eastern Lifestyle 9 for an exclusive look behind the scenes. All right, we're back. Let's see if you got this right. If you guessed A, true, you are right. Esse quam vadere became the official state motto in 1893. Welcome back to Hello ENC, and we want you to be our guest while we help you save money on a delicious dining experience at Promised Land Market in Morehead City. And make sure to go to WNCT.com to get your $50 voucher for just $25, as these will sell out fast. Joining us today is Gerhard Schnibbin, the owner of Promised Land Market in Morehead City. Welcome.
Thank you, glad to be here.
I am so excited to try out all these menu items, but let's get first into these delicious little morsels right in front of us.
So the first thing we're going to talk about today are pickled deviled eggs. First of all, we pickle the eggs, restuff them, top them with a little bit of bacon, a little bit of chive, finish the plate with some pickled onions, pickled red onion, and then a Peruvian pepper called a sweetie doo. So right here at the Promised Land, you're looking at some of our selections. We have a wine shelf with over 400 bottles. We do 25 wines by the glass. We've got 24 taps of different beers from around the planet, and also a full bar here at the Promised Land. So we got you covered.
I love that. So there's something for everyone's taste buds.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
And we got the beverage, we got the appetizer, now we gotta go for the main meal. What is this delicious burger in front of us?
Our PLM burger. It's cooked to temp. It's 8 ounces of Angus beef, a little bit of bacon, American cheese, and finished off on a brioche bun. We finished the plate with our house fried, house shaved chips, and also some quick pickles, also done right here at the Promised Land.
On top of everything, you can have your date night, you can have your sports bar atmosphere, and there's just so many different opportunities to be had here.
We do consider ourselves a one-stop shop.
And then you're also very local with what you have for on tap, and then also how you've decorated your business.
Yes, absolutely. Again, trying to capture that local history and culture. We have barnwood from the historic Quinn Farm, about 10 miles away. We have implements and items from around Morehead City and Carteret County. Some of our wall decor dates back to a publication by John Lawson from 1711, the beautiful pitcher plants that you see here on the wall. Our tin is also from the local Quinn Farm. So we try to incorporate lots of things, also including our commercial fishing industry. Our cuisine is of a great variety. Once again, we focus on our local seafood. We house make the majority of our items on the menu, and it just has that special touch that our chef and cooks provide.
Gerhard, David, thank you so much for having us right here at Promised Land Market in Morehead City. And make sure to go to WNCT.com to get your $50 voucher for just $25 because these will sell out fast.
Hey, I'm Chris. This is On the Record. I'm glad you're here today because I have a pretty cool record for you. This is the Dynatones with the Fife Piper. It's definitely a trip down to the 60s. The fife is sort of one of those instruments you'd hear primarily in the 60s, and before then you'd hear it a lot during like the Civil War. It's definitely one of those instruments you don't hear very often. This band is out of West Virginia, And I don't think they had a lot of success because the only company they could get to produce and release this album was Hanna-Barbera Records, who, you know, you probably know for their cartoons. So this album definitely feels like a time capsule into the 60s, and it's actually pretty groovy. Well, for On the Record, I'm Chris. We'll see you next time.
We're so happy that you joined us today. Make sure to share your ENC moments with us by scanning the QR code. And always remember to enjoy every moment of your Eastern lifestyle. And we'll see you back here tomorrow at 3 p.m. Have a great day. Stay connected with @EasternLifestyle9 for an exclusive look behind the scenes.